introduce you guys to the band. Over here on the baritone saxophone. Give it up for Brad Ulrich, everybody. On the trumpet. And this guy to help write all the charts here, he did all the horn work. Give it up for Joe McCarthy. Right here on the tenor saxophone, please give it up for Chris Mercer. Over here on the keyboards, give it up for Dennis Lusk, everybody. Over there on the bass guitar, give it up for Markel. Back down the drums, a man that doesn't need any introduction at all. He spent nearly 30 years touring the world with Piazza and Markel and the Manish Boys and the fabulous Thunderbirds. He is a 14-time Blues Music Award nominee for the best blues drummer in the whole doggone world. Give it up for the one and only Jimi Bott. And I'm going to tell you a little story about how I met Jimi Bott for the very first time. This happened 16 years ago in my hometown of Roanoke, Virginia, and I had just started playing in my very first band. And we are all excited because we got a gig opening up for the fabulous Thunderbirds at Victory Stadium in front of 10,000 people. And I was scared to death. But we had a great time, and I got to meet the guys in the Thunderbirds. And after the show, we all went downtown Roanoke, and we were hanging out. And I hadn't seen my girlfriend in about 2 weeks because we've been out on the road. And she comes walking in, and I said, baby, you know, it'd be really nice if we could, what was that word you told me to use? Get reacquainted after the gig. Reconnected. She said, yeah, that'd be a great idea. And I introduced her to all the guys in the Thunderbirds. Do you remember meeting her, Jimmy? You don't remember meeting her at all? So I said, you know, baby, let's get reacquainted after the gig. And I'll be done at 1 o'clock. And I can get my stuff packed up and I can be back home at 2 o'clock. Do you think you can meet me there? And she said, yeah, that would be fine. I said, I'm going to have a couple drinks with some new friends that I met. I'll see you back at your place at 2 o'clock. So I got my stuff packed up after the gig and I got home and I remember it like it was yesterday. It was 1:37 and I spread some roses all over the floor and I opened up some champagne and I put some Barry White on the radio because I was ready. I was ready. So I sat there and I waited and the clock hit 2 o'clock and she wasn't there. And I waited, and the clock hit 3 o'clock. And she was nowhere to be found. Now where do you think she could have been, Jimmy?
How would I know?
I don't know. I don't think she was at church. She might have been lying out from at church.
3 o'clock mass?
No, there was no 3 o'clock mass that day. So I sat there and I waited, and the clock hit 7 o'clock. The sun was shining bright, and the birds were chirping, and everybody was happy except for me. And the door flies wide open. And there she stood, but she wasn't exactly standing. She was kind of doing one of these things that Alan's doing back there. She was kind of wobbling a little bit. And so she started to make her way up the stairs, and I asked her a question that I really didn't want to know the answer to. And this is the question that I asked her. Little girl, tell me what I spent last night. Your hair is snapping, you ain't walking just right. Why are you going home with every man you meet? Why are you going home with every man you meet? Well, if I get drink and you come off your feet, now help me out, everybody. Selfe. Give up the horn section. Like I said earlier, we are doing the whole CD from start to finish, and we do have the CDs right up here, right up front. Sasha will gladly help you out in case you have any questions, you want to get one. We're happy to sign in the break too. Right now we're going to do a little song.